Trevino is a current female rising Phoenix World Bodybuilding Champion.
She's amazing, and she is here to talk about all things bodybuilding.
You got her medals right here.
Look at these. Hi. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for coming.
It's our pleasure.
Before we get anything, start, just do a little flex, just so people can see what you're like.
What I'm all about.
Yeah, what are you all about? Let's just see. Oh, yes.
Holy
see?
cow.
What does it take to do that? What is your life like?
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know, it takes a lot of dedication. It takes a certain rhythm. You know, everything is very set. So when I'm entering, of course there's different seasons, but if I'm entering the on season, all my meals are planned out. I have a coach. It's like 6 meals a day, and it's all timed on time. It's all going to be measured, how many ounces.
Oh my gosh.
My training is
What's your gym like?
Well, usually I start with an hour exercise in the morning, fasted. So it can be an hour swimming, it can be an hour jog, maybe the cardio machines at the gym. So I try to mix it up.
What got you interested in it? What was the beginning for you?
It's actually interesting. I was around 16, and how you're a little insecure about your body and you want to look great. And I actually had an eating disorder. So I thought that if I would go to the gym and do a lot of cardio and do a lot of weights and not eat anything, I would get real small, slim. And I started building muscles instead. And then, people at the gym started to teach me about what to eat and what would be healthy and what would get me a nice body, that it wasn't the way to go, not eating. So slowly, I got into drinking a protein shake at the gym and getting things right. And I also started, seeing some muscle on my body, and I really liked it. I was like, wow, this is pretty cool,
Results, right?
That's a really interesting thing you just said. I mean, because I think a lot of people, even people who are not bodybuilders, deal with that insecurity in their bodies.
Yeah.
Why did you? But the choice to bodybuild is a like you're saying, it's a lifestyle and it's a choice. So, talk about how the insecurity now changed. I would imagine now to confidence in this.
Well, the thing is also I was always the bigger girl in school. I wasn't fat. I'm just a lifetime athlete. I started gymnastics when I was 3. I ran track. Yeah. I did short put. I had my own horse for 10 years, horse riding. I did martial arts. I was on the swimming team. So I was naturally muscular. And I felt like I was just bigger than everybody else. And I think that's why I developed an eating disorder. And then when I started working out, even at the time I wasn't eating, I was building muscle, and I was kind of going into an acceptance of my body where I'm you know what, I'm never gonna be 6 foot tall, ectomorph with long, slender legs. I was just built more for athleticism. I was just carried more muscle naturally, and my body responded really quick. So it was kind of finding myself. I was wow, here's something that I'm actually good at, and my body wants to go that way. The more I trained, the more I ate right, the more results I would get, and I would get quicker results than everybody else. People were wow, how is that even possible? You're squatting 200 pounds and you're 17 years old.
That's a great life lesson, because you've really transitioned from a problem, and you saw the problem, and now you're seeing it through to success. We just saw this photograph of you, fantastic, posing on stage, earning these medals, and now you're a superstar. How many times have you been champion of?
Well, I won a lot of shows, but the main show is the Rising Phoenix World Championships, and I won it twice now.
Wow.
And what are you known for? Because every bodybuilder is known for something. What is it you're known for?
I'm known
your
for
legs,
the wheels.
Your wheels, your legs.
Yeah,
Because I noticed
legs.
in that photograph you have really very defined thighs and calf muscles. What do you do? Look at those. Those are amazing legs.
Jeez.
And how much can you press with those legs?
I'll do 1,000 pounds on the leg press.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, for reps.
For reps?
For reps.
Yeah, there you go.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes. helps.
I can put on like 10 plates easily on each side and go for 10 reps.
That's amazing.
Wow. Well, what is the? I mean, because obviously bodybuilding, like we were talking about, it's a lifestyle, and I don't think ever you will get out of the exercise body, strength lifestyle. But what is the real lifespan of a bodybuilder? Like, is this a lifetime thing?
This is really interesting because as a bodybuilder, there's not really much like. I don't see the end really, because we have bodybuilders. I mean, we got masters classes over 40, over 50, over 60.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people that are like 70 years old competing still.
Wow.
I mean, of course, like the level where I am at, there will be a time I'll get beaten by somebody younger. I mean, I hope I still will have a lot of years.
Yeah, sure.
But, you may not be able to stay at your pinnacle forever. Age is going to catch up. But you'll still be able to compete, like, for a
into
long
your
time.
70s.
I
That's
have
incredible.
friends that are in their 60s that are still
I have friends
competing.
in their 70s
Jeez.
competing, and they look amazing.
And
That's
I think
amazing.
it's wonderful because all other sports, you can't do it. Like, it's like many sports, once you're 35, you're old,
Yeah.
And
Well,
here's like you're just beginning when you're 35 because with muscles, they actually get prettier with age. So they get just more
words of
developed.
wisdom. Your muscles get prettier with age. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Very impressive.
And
Great to
just
have
on
you
the way
here.
out, just one more flex.
Yep.
We'll be right back.
Tomorrow on